Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. Welcome back to another pre-market live stream. Sorry I haven't been on the past, I think it was maybe 2 days or something like that. My internet cut out 2 days in a row, so ended up having to buy a new modem and then able to get everything back online and running by this morning. So past couple days have been no fun. So as you guys can see by the title there, bulls squeezed the shorts, myself included. So we're going to talk about that. Good morning, Dave. So I had a short position on yesterday at high a day, pretty much. I took a short trade here. Actually, it should be on here. Oh, so yeah, anyways. Yeah, so anyways, you can see this. I had a short trade here, went short here, 300, took off 200, held 100, covered 50, left 50 shares on, and then, oh, let me zoom back out. Excuse me. So yeah, I took a short there, 300 at the breakdown, covered 200, held 100, covered 50. And then I'm like, well, it's only 50 shares. Maybe we get a little, I'll just hold it overnight. Maybe we won't gap up too big. We were closing low in the channel, so I expected us to increase overnight, but I didn't think us to break out. But anyways, you'll see we ended up breaking out. And so then I waited this morning for us to fade down as much as I felt necessary, and then I covered my last 50 shares. So I ended up with a loss of about 100 total because of that gap up. It shows 167, but it was about 100 total. But yeah, today is 167 down on that. So unfortunately, we did get squeezed. So if you guys remember specifically, and let me zoom out now. Hold on. So anyways, that got squeezed up on a short position there with the SPY overnight. So I want to show you guys kind of what's happening there. Okay. Great Depression. No, there's not. Beezer, so yeah, I want to show you exactly, your comment is good. So this was pretty much it, right? So in the most short term, this was that level. You see this white level, right? That is what we had been following for weeks, really, is what we've been following for weeks, right? That white trend line is what signaled us to be short around here, and then then yesterday we tested it again, and that's why I got short, right? And now that we've crossed over, we've covered the short. Okay, so if we look yesterday, so let's do that. Let me delete these old drawings. So if you look at the market here, I'm gonna put a trend line over this previous trend line. So we're going to take a trend line and we're going to just go over top this trend line. That way we can see it when we go to a 1 minute chart. And now you'll see where that trend line's at. Right there, that white line was the high a day mark yesterday. So as it was rejecting, that's what signaled us to be like, okay, let's take that short. So we shorted. And then you can see we dipped and we came all the way back up. And then where does the market break out? The market breaks out right over that 289.55 price, which is exactly the 4-hour time frame trend. It's actually a little off. See, when I zoom in really close, you can see even the trend line I put over was wrong. So let's redo that. So if I zoomed in really close, that trend line actually came into play right there. Okay, so then you can see that's exactly where we broke out from. Okay, over that 4-hour trend change. So that's a lot of the reason that's causing the spiking move this morning, alongside the fact the market's just going up. Okay, the market's going up, but that 4-hour trend snap there was a significant play, and that's what squeezed me up. Okay, so pretty much now you can see where the bulls are now going to try to defend. So now that 4-hour price point of like 290, call it 290, is a significant zone to be long biased into for a bounce now, like a dip buy and go. Okay. Brad, yeah, it was good. Yeah, we're pretty close. We have 99,200 followers. It has been, a long time coming. Almost at 100,000, And really, I just wanted to so I could get that damn plaque from YouTube. Literally. Literally. Not that it's the thing I strive for in life to get a YouTube plaque, but after you put up so much videos and spent so much time, it's like, shit, yeah, I want a plaque now. I want to be able to say that I made it to the 100K mark on YouTube. A lot of videos, a lot of effort. So it'll be fun. It'll be a very rewarding moment when that day comes, which honestly should be any day now. So that's cool. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe. Make my life easier. Make it go faster. Okay. So with the market now, intraday, we're kind of just sitting on trend. So what's probably going to happen here is, given how the market's squeezed up and we're just sitting here holding the trend, I would basically expect a wedge pattern to occur here, and then the market try to fire off a squeeze from here up to like that. That's kind of what I'm anticipating. I think the markets kind of want to do. Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. This is where your wedge snap's going to happen. Your dip buys and reversal trades are going to happen most likely, down, up or down at the red or green. So reversal trades are going to be here. Your wedge snap momentumous move will happen in this zone right here. Okay. So pretty much you could call your wedge snap zone from like 291.45 to like, 291.79. And then your reversal zones to consider are going to be around 293, 294s to basically 289, 90. Okay. Subscribers before, honestly, I don't know. Before the pandemic, we were probably at like 90,000, right around there. There has been a subscriber jump. There has been growth due to the pandemic because people have been at home. We have seen that. Like, yeah, there's been, I normally, like this month, I got like 6,000 subscribers, which is like, to me, is like amazing. For some, they look at like 6,000 in a day, right? So for me, I was, very happy about that. But it's definitely due to the fact people are staying at home and hanging out at home. Okay. My opinion on COVID-19, pretty much this is my outlook for anything. Whatever the government tells you is most likely wrong. Okay, whatever the government's telling you is most likely not the real story. So that's it. So wait until the government tells you something and then say that's wrong. That's pretty much it. That's the way I live my life. Everything mainstream media, everything that comes from the White House, anything of that nature has all been powder coated. It's been sugar coated, brown paper bagged, and patted down to give to the public. It's not real. Okay? So there's always a bigger story behind it. That's what I would say. And I don't know what that is because I'm a kid. Well, I'm 27 and I sit inside my house majority of the days trading stocks. So I don't know a whole lot about how shady big government agencies get in viruses and lab. I don't know anything about that. But what I do know is the government and anybody who really tells you things from the mainstream media will powder coat, sugar coat, manipulate it, and organize it based on agenda, propaganda, and a plan. Okay, it's never really what it is to be. Okay, if that were the case, we would have found out who assassinated John F. Kennedy a long time ago. If that was the case, we would really know what happened during 9/11. If that were really the case, we would know why like $10 trillion has gone missing from the Pentagon. If that were really the case, the government would answer why we never got back to the gold standard and why they didn't give our gold back. So there's a lot of cases where it's in your face. So that's the way I would look at that. All right, back to stocks. So let's go look at Roku. So Roku sold off really hard. It's kind of just entered like this pop to short location. You can kind of see we've come from the dip buy zone and we've rode up kind of into the upper side of the channel. So ultimately, I would probably watch Roku short here. I wouldn't really be long bias on it too much. And the reason I say that is because this this red dotted line that we're on currently is a short level for right now. Because it is currently, yeah, see this? So that is look, we're right on the 4-hour trend. That little yellow line you see in there, we're right on that 4-hour trend. And you can see we just bounced right back up into it. So right now the market's kind of treating this as like an over-under level. Under possible short, over maybe a quick pop, right? That's kind of what we're looking at. And we're just got to it. So you can see we're kind of sitting here. We broke over, came down, now we're holding a bit. So that's a close level we're paying attention to. We're going to watch for a dip by reversal around here at 126. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? So yeah, you can see we're kind of fading off from here. So again, right now, kind of the target down would probably be about 126. A play that I was going to have today, I think just went to the shitter. So I was going to be watching HLF short bias today. I was really hoping it stayed up here in this range of 43, but I was going to look to be short bias there. Well, that's unfortunate because it's already dropped, so we were going to talk on that, but probably not anymore. But that was one that I was keeping an eye on to be short on. Okay. Is a white... Sorry, excuse me. Any penny stocks today? Actually, I didn't really... There really didn't come a time where I seen any penny stocks today. I know it seems like I say that every day, which I really do. I really do. Like, I really wish, deep down in my heart, I could tell you about more penny stocks. But honestly, they're just never good. Literally. Unless you're on the short side. I'm telling you. They're just not good. Well, actually, you can throw out. How about this? You throw out any penny stocks. Because sometimes I overlook them, too. That's the other thing. I overlook them. There are times where I overlook them all the time. Because I'm just so used to just seeing them as never good in the first place that they have to be very unique to catch my attention. And then there's, of course, times where I just bypass them. Okay? So we'll do that. So you guys already know what I'm going to trade. I'm going to trade all the big names today. So we'll look at PVAC for you. I saw that one earlier. That's an earnings report, correct? Yep. So this is an earnings report. It's already in the sell cycle on the day. So let's see. The only way you could justify maybe being long on it is if it's breaking over previous price actions or if it's over a significant trend, which currently on this time frame it's not. Okay, hold on. Gotta do some things here. Oh, by the way, guys, just so you know, it's not, the web page for this is kind of garbage right now. Haven't really done the full editing behind it, and even after I do that, it's not going to really be that great anyways. But this is still kind of just like brand new on our website. Still have some things to do to it. But for those of you that have been wanting to get this exact custom deviation channel, I just put the link in the chat room. A lot of people have been asking questions about this. We just finished it, just got it online. There will be some videos that come with it to show you exactly how to use it in many examples, but for those of you that want it, there you go on our website. maybe later today, I'll put up a video showing you guys exactly how you can make it for free. It's on our website for 20 bucks. I will show you how to make it for free, okay? You won't be able to have the exact same one I have, but you'll be able to have the exact same system. There's just a lot more kind of steps you're going to have to do. So I will show you guys how to build this for free later today. If after that you don't like it that way, then you can get the custom coded one for 20. That's why we custom coded it, so that we could alleviate the pain in the ass that it otherwise would cause. But I'll show you how to make it for free. Okay, but if you don't want to deal with it, then you can just go get it, right? But there will be some other stuff that go into it in the future. All right, so PVAC, this is at 885. Or sorry, we have a level at 885. I want to see how that played out. We haven't even gotten to 885. So no, I would say you might see a long move on PVAC. Is this even shortable? Does anybody know if this can be shortable? It is. Okay, so PVAC, it's a low price stock and it's shortable. So this is always a little interesting. When you get a low price stock like this that you can short sell, a lot of times traders will come in and try to sell it short because they think it's going to trade the same as all penny stocks, and then they get squeezed. But anyways, I would watch this like 880s to $9 level as a short. Pretty much anywhere from the 850s up to 9, I'd be watching this as a sell location or a short location for now. So maybe a quick long up to like that level, but ultimately I'd be short around 9 to 850 on that. Implied volatility. So you know what? Actually, Brian, it's a great question. Actually, it's funny you say that. Just thought about this yesterday, but yeah, there's a way that you could use implied volatility on stocks to justify following it, right? If the implied volatility for a stock is, significantly higher than what it normally is, then you might be able to expect that on that trading day, volatility is increased. So I've never really done the research myself to that regard, but I know how implied volatility works, and that would be the gist of it. But I've never gone into the details of actually looking at the implied volatility from stocks from day-to-day basis to track whether or not how it functions and how it trades on an implied volatility standpoint from a day-to-day basis, no. But from the gist of implied volatility, that's what it would do for you. Send me an email if you're on our Discord. Just send me a message there. It's easier for me, but yeah. So either way, I'll go through the email. I'll try to get it to you, but I have them and I'll send them over to you. But if you're on our Discord, it's super easy. There's a link down in the description. Go to there, click the Discord, then send me a message, and then I'll send them over to you. But yeah, for me right now, PVAC is just too high in this cycle to justify a low risk long. Not that we won't see it go up, just not low risk enough for me to put money on the long side. Not quite high enough for me to really feel comfortable in a short. So therefore, I see a great level for me to be an active player around $9 to $8, or sorry, $8.50 to $9 on PVAC. I will take a look at the one stock. We're going to look at all these penny. Hold on. We got FTEK. I'll try to make this quick. Okay, so this is low priced, $1. Doesn't usually see volume is what it looks like. Overbought on the 4-hour. Overbought. Daily has up to $1.18. Wouldn't target anything more than about $1.18 on that today. So yeah, about $1. Well, yeah, $1.18 to $1.32 at most. So pretty much as the price gets to 116 to 130, it's a good selling location for me. Is the way I see that. FBIO is another one. So FBIO is just garbage. Whenever you see them pop like this and fade out, you just don't even pay attention to them. If something happens, it's very, very lucky. But yeah, I usually won't pay attention to that. GNUS, fading down. So unless it's had a really good day past couple days, which it did, but then it crashed and then it bounced. So probably low volatility trading, unless you were really lucky. Which you're probably not going to be really lucky. This is the stock market, okay? So, no, probably not going to want to follow that today. MRNA, haven't actually looked at this today, but this is good. This is good. I got a lot of stuff going on in here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. There's a lot of shit going on. All right, we'll take a look at this. So yeah, they had the news about FDA approval or the fast track to phase something. Who cares? Whatever. It was something about the coronavirus vaccine that honestly, other human. Anyways, who knows? But anyways, they went through like phase 2, or they got FDA approval or fast track to FDA approval. Dr. Fauci is talking about it, which, by the way. No, I don't know enough about that to fully give my opinion on that yet, so we're going to have to hold on that comment. So yes, with mRNA, past couple days, we had our big bounce, big jump. Yeah, you're really trading in the middle of the range right now, because if you look at it, you had your move up to here, you started from here, right now you're in the middle, so pretty much you basically retraced, right? I mean, you pretty much just retraced. And so this is, don't worry about how I drew this. It's not accurate for right now, but you pretty much retrace 50-60%. So you're right in the middle of the retracement trading zone. You're right on the 50%. I would look for initially a bounce today. Yeah, you're going to probably want to look for a bounce because you're sitting on your 5-day chart here. So I would say look for an initial long bounce mRNA, but don't really expect to be trading outside the ranges of mRNA on the day from, you won't trade outside this range most likely. And if you do, it's pretty impressive. So expect to stay in a range from 55 to 50. First, maybe starting to the long side. Again, I hate trying to pick direction out of the gate. I'm usually a reversal trader anyways, but I would say start on the long side only because your 5-day chart has you sitting on that support, right? If it were the other way around and, we were sitting up here on this, then I would say go short out of the gates. But since we're not and we're sitting on that one, I got to say go up, right? Maybe it's a red candle down, but ultimately I'd say more long to start there, okay? All right, 902, that's about all I got here. That's about all I got. Have I ever used the Thinkorswim watchlist momentum column? Maybe. I don't think so. Not to how you're describing it, I don't believe. But I could spend some time looking at it. You want my opinion on Trump? Okay, I'll give you my opinion on Trump. Okay? From a friendship point of view, I highly doubt that I would find myself interacting or hanging out with someone all the time as being Trump. Okay? And you guys are probably seeing that. Demeanor, okay, you're going to say he's not the most handsome guy. He doesn't talk I mean, this is literally like, you don't even need me to tell it to you. You should be, if you are a human being with the brain, you should be able to see it just fine yourself. He is not a perfect man. Arguably, maybe not the best man for the job. But it does not matter. Because the only people that have held the position before him are human beings. The same as the next person after and after and after and after. Again, everybody gets caught up on presidents, but at the end of the day, it's just a human being making a bunch of decisions for other people, and they're just puppets. They're puppets. Every single president's a puppet. There's somebody else, the organization, the big gut, it pulls the strings. It pulls the strings. Okay, it does. We could go so far into this. Love the man, hate the man. You have 4 years. Get over it. It's 4 years. Get over it. It'll be done. And then guess what? There's going to be a new jackass as the president that we can all hate and we can all blame together. But the one thing that we will always have in common is that the country, when it's most divided, is easiest to control. That's why we're always going to have a two-sided political party that wants you neck and neck at the next guy next to you, because a united country is very hard to govern and control. But anyways, I don't like Trump. I don't really care for him. If you want to talk politics, he hasn't really done anything super wrong, in my opinion. Really. Everything you've been made that's been bad about the guy on the media, it's pretty much all been debunked. I mean, I don't think he's a bad guy. I wouldn't be friends with him. You got 4 years. Get over it. We'll have somebody new. Okay? And they're all puppets. Okay? Believe me, they're all puppets. All right? They're all puppets. All puppets. Anyways, that's all we have, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody take care. Have a great rest of your day.